Hello everyone. So I decided today to create this little live to talk to you about the best way to enroll elite clients, first class clients, people willing to pay, a lot of money to work with you. Maybe it can be, actually could be used for high ticket offers, so 3,000 and over. And it could also be used for super high ticket offers, first class offer, 25K and more. Actually, I've been using this approach for many years now. And this is actually the approach that I'm showing also my client to use to enroll their best clients. Because elite clients are not just only clients that are bringing you more money and helping you grow faster, but they are also action-driven people. And usually they will be your favorite clients, the ones getting results, the ones that you can be proud of. They become your best success stories, right? So we want more of those kind of clients. So here the different step that you can use to enroll those clients. So I call it the the elite enrollment framework. So what is this? Actually, it's a system that I developed because, as you know, I'm coming from the French-speaking market. And in the French-speaking market, the problem that we have is a very, very small market, and especially in Canada, because just the province of Quebec, it's like 8 million people. So it's very small. So you can imagine that how many, entrepreneurs need help in this small, amount of people. It's a very, very small niche. So I had to find a way to help my clients to get more elite clients, even if they didn't really had a lot of followers, or they didn't have a great, network, or maybe they didn't necessarily have either like a big budget to pass on ads. So what I created was this framework that allows someone that has not necessarily a great notoriety online. They are like more the greatest hidden secret of their market, and how I could help them acquire 25K or more clients with their actual network. So this is how it works. First of all, you need to invite your actual network for a masterclass, a 2-hour masterclass. It can be also a 90-minute masterclass. Why masterclass? First, this masterclass needs to be a real masterclass, a real training where you will show people your best tricks, okay? Your best nuggets. And once you bring, those people, from your actual network to this presentation, what you want to do also is to give them homework and to offer them a follow-up, one-on-one session with them. The follow-up one-on-one session with them will serve as a strategy call, discovery call, actually a call where you will be able to know each other better, see if it's a good fit, see if you are the best person to help this person. And also for the future client, it will be also a time they will have, with you to see if maybe you're a good fit for them, what they're looking for, and if they are, ready to go forward with you. So it seems like a little bit like a normal webinar, but it's very different. The difference between first class masterclass and a webinar is that usually during the webinar, during the 21st minute, you will talk about yourself, present yourself, and then you will talk about the why people should, use your technique, your framework, your method, why they should maybe, go forward with what you have to offer. And then at the end, you will have like 20 minutes again, 20 minutes where you will pitch people, and cross your fingers that some of them will book a call or will buy. And, I was just tired to pass a lot of time bringing people in my my webinars, bringing 300, 500 people, and then 25% will show up. And then my webinars were good because I remember I was losing maybe just a few people. Like if I had like 200 people live, maybe I would end up with 180 at the end of the webinar. So the webinar was good. But at the end, often it's what? Like 10%, 15%, 20% if you're lucky of the people that will finally book a call or actually will buy. And I was just tired to talk to so many people, you know, all the time, and just realize that I was actually entertaining people who were not ready to invest. So I decided to create those masterclass I just talked to you about. But the difference with a webinar is that, first of all, it takes me like 1 minute, 2 minutes maximum where I will present myself. And the rest of and no sales pitch at all at the end. And the entire, you know, presentation, it will just be great content, actionable content, where people can take what you're talking about. They can implement it right away in their business in the next few hours, in the next few days, and already get some result. Or also, it will be also a 90 minutes, 2 hours of content that will change the perspective of the mindset of the person, so they see themselves or their company differently. And why you want to give that much? Because maybe you will, you know, wonder, yeah, but people will just, you know, take the free, go with their life and not buy what I have to offer. But this is why when you're giving that much, actually it creates something. It's like our teacher, you know, when we were younger, we had those teachers, and those teachers became, you know, heroes for us. Why? Because they taught us a lot of stuff. And every teacher that taught us, you know, who had us like having like breakthrough moments, we remember them. And this is what's happening when you're giving like great content. People will remember you, and people will, you know, start following you, but also you will gain instant credibility with those people. And if the content of your masterclass is good, actually it will be more than that. You will not just gain in credibility, but you will also, you know, create like a first connection with those clients that you want to transform. Because usually what we have to offer as a coach, consultant, as a mentor, we can help our clients, you know, get a transformation, right? But this transformation takes time. So even if I'm giving you like all my tricks, here how to create a first class offer, here how to, you know, attract elite clients. If I'm giving everything to you like right now, I doubt that you will be able to implement it right away and get result. Why? Because you need a transformation. You need like the mindset behind. You need also to see your value, to understand your value. There's a process, you know, behind it that needs to be done before creating a lasting transformation in someone. This is why a 2-hour masterclass is not enough for someone to really change and get the result that you're promising. So don't you know, be afraid to give a lot of content. And what you want to do also, it's contrary on webinars. Usually with webinars, you will just, you know, attract whoever wants to, you know, give their name and emails. You will bring them in your email list, and then you will invite them in your webinars. But what you want to do now is to pre-qualify people. So you don't want everybody in the room. You only want people you want to work with in the room. So instead of inviting 300, 500 people, and then at the end, you know, like 30% will show up, and then out of the 30%, 10% will actually book an appointment, and then finally you will end up with no shows or people not qualified that will talk to you, and you will lose your time. Instead, you can put a form before. So the moment people are like, hey, I'm raising my hand, I'm interested in your, you know, new free masterclass. Good. Okay, now let's see if you qualify. So you will remove everybody that, first of all, are not at the good step in their life or their business to work with you. You will remove everybody who's looking just for free content. You will remove also for everybody that are not serious, that they're booking you, they're booking themselves like 3 times to your masterclass and never showed up. That's a no-no. They're bad for you, for life. Okay. So anyway, you don't want to work with that kind of person, the kind of person that are always late. They're not, they're giving you their word they will be there and they don't show up. So you don't want that kind of clients anymore. Anyway, so this is why pre-qualifying people before your masterclass is a must. So that will assure you that inside of the room where you will be giving, 2 hours of just pure, incredible content, you will be able actually to have there in front of you only people that are serious. They are exactly at the level they need to be to work with you. They are struggling with something you can fix for them or help them fix. And also, often, if they actually told you that they were interested, they also told you that, yes, they would show up, and they showed up. They actually took the time to fill a form and answer all of your questions. They also took the time to interact with you because, when I'm entering people in my masterclass, I have like a script I'm following. So they interacted with me. They took time. So it means that they are, first of all, interested in what I am saying, but probably they're looking for a new solution, and maybe they are ready to hire someone to help them, with the struggle they're living right now. And what is great about also this form that you're having all of your clients filling is it gives you, it gives you a lot of powers. Ooh. What that means, information is power. So it gives you exactly the information you need to drip inside of your presentation. And also what I realized when I was, doing a lot of webinars is usually it's the people that are interacting with you in the comments and are usually the one that will eventually show up at calls, and they will also often buy. So more interaction you have in the comments and more buyers you will get. And when it's just a cricket, like nobody's answering your question and you just faking, receiving, answering, usually, those presentations are not going well, right? But what is great about the fact that now I have all those people in my masterclass, first of all, it's a small group. So maybe I will eventually invite 5, 10, 15, 25 people there. So I will have 25 people, I will have their name, I will know what is their dream, actual income, what are their 3 most, important struggle. And I will able actually to have them talk during my presentation. So I will able to, shout out their names and make sure that they are interacting with me during the presentation. And this will allows you also to give them, maybe to create example during the presentation that fit with what exactly they are living. And it creates an instant connection. Because I truly believe that when we are serving clients, the transformation does not start when they're paying. Okay? Yeah, for sure. When they're paying, we'll give them more. But actually, the real transformation we're giving our clients is starting in the first time they are seeing us online. The first time they see our ads, maybe the first time they will, see this live video showing up in their newsfeed, and they will start, watching it and learning from it. The transformation is already happening, it's starting. And now imagine you have like a form that they fill, so that they are they're creating a certain commitment with you. And then they show up for a 2 hours presentation. They make time for this, and it's open camera, obligated. So they need to show up and make sure that they're not disturbed with, the kids or whatever other calls and other things that's happening. you're giving them like a lot of nuggets, and you're already answering their questions during, you know, the presentation, and having them, you know, realize, you know, some stuff. And then after that, you do your, you know, strategy session or discovery session, whatever name you have for those sessions. And you continue, you can review their homework, make sure they're still a good fit. And usually, because you already, you know, answered all of the objections, all their doubt and fears, false belief through this entire process, the sales became super easy. So you have people with, even sometimes with no money, that will decide to go forward with a 25K purchase. And actually, what I talked to you during those few minutes right now is working not only for me, but it has been working for all of my clients right now. And some of them have groups or paid groups, free communities. If you have a podcast, if you have, you know, followers in social media, you know, it can serve you to bring people into this special masterclass, and make sure to, you know, actually invite people in your mastermind, online courses, group course, whatever you're selling right now at a certain, you know, price. And what I love about that is that it's the same effect than when we are creating an event, you know, often for a 1 day, 2 day, 3 days event, you can actually sell after that, you know, at the end of the event, like a super high ticket offer, but only with those few steps. So only with a few hours of your time, because eventually you will delegate, you know, the lead attraction with VAs, but only with those steps, you are able to actually start selling a lot. Just for an example, one of my clients, he have a group, a paid group with a few hundred of people in it. So people are already paying him like $100 per month, okay? And he decided to implement in this strategy. And actually, he was able to convert 50% of a small masterclass room, 50%. This is huge. This means, and this is what with just his first presentation. So that means if it is bringing like all of his members into, you know, multiple masterclass like this, eventually he already had the possibility right now to generate multiple $1 million from his small paid group. And probably maybe it's the same for you. Okay. So if you already have a community, you have a paid group, even free groups, actually I can exactly show you how to implement this elite enrollment framework, so you can actually upsell everybody that already following you, they already love your content. I can actually help you, you know, upsell those people into like super high level, like 25K, 30K offer, even more with this framework. So here, what I would like to offer to you, I have the exact, you know, training on how to do that, with also the script that is available. So if you want to have this training and script, just, you know, drop me in the comment and it will be my pleasure to send you also like the training, the script also as a bonus. And you will see exactly how you can attract, you know, elite clients to you and convert. And by the way, this client that I just told you, he did 12 sell inside of a period of a month. 12 sell. So if you look at your calculator, you will see that 12 times 25K is $300,000. This is a lot of money. And so if you want to also learn about those case studies, I have several case studies like this one with the real numbers and pictures, so you'll see, you know, what I'm talking about. It's part of the training, and I can also, you know, give you the script that we're using to actually with inbound and outbound messaging. So how we can use a Messenger or even LinkedIn to bring people inside of those masterclass and eventually convert between 30 to 50% of the room. So drop a me under this video and I'm sending you the info. Ciao!